some of the books introducing the activities of foreign non-governmental organizations working in Vietnam at the International Conference on Cooperation between Vietnam and Foreign Non-Governmental Organizations. According to the report by the Committee for Foreign NGO Affairs, the number of foreign NGOs in Vietnam has doubled for the last decade, from 540 to 990. Foreign NGOs working in Vietnam has essential contribution to poverty reduction as well as social economic development of the country. However, these NGOs have to face many challenges, such as the lack of financial support as well as well-trained program officers. Applying high technology and IT solution is one of the ways to help NGOs partially overcome those challenges. Hello everyone, and you're watching Sharing Vietnam at 11:45 a.m. on VTC 10 Net Viet. According to the report by Committee for Foreign NGO Affairs at the Third International Conference on Cooperation between Vietnam and Foreign NGO, the number of foreign NGOs working in Vietnam has doubled for the last decade, from 540 to 990. The NGO working in Vietnam has essential contribution to poverty reduction as well as economic and social development of Vietnam. However, these organizations also have to face many challenges. So how have they applied IT achievements to overcome those difficulties, and how have IT enterprises in Vietnam helped them to further the effectiveness of NGOs' aid assistance? Let's discuss this topic with our guest today, Ms. Clair Deevy, Citizenship Lead at Microsoft Asia Pacific, the company which has had practical assistance for non-profits not only in Vietnam but around the world. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Clair Deevy.
It's my pleasure to be here again, and with such good news as well.
First of all, could you please share with us about the difficulties and challenges that NGOs in Vietnam and also around the world have to face at this moment, and how is the importance of assistance
we see for non-profits, and I see this in Vietnam and also in many of the countries, actually all of the countries that I work in, is particularly with smaller NGOs, you have people who are very passionate about a cause, very big understanding of education or healthcare, but they're not technology people. So trying to maintain a server, trying to run the technology is something they're trying to do on top of actually working for the betterment of Vietnam. So with Office 365, we're taking the technology services and Microsoft is managing it for you. And you have access to it. You don't have to look after your server. All you have to have is access to the internet. So for them, that allows them to spend their time actually working on what their mission is, be that helping animals, helping sick children, trying to improve the environment, not trying to manage their technology.
Today, Microsoft announcing Office 365 for non-profits, a donation program. So may you share with us about this program in particular and Office 365 also.
Microsoft is announcing for Vietnam specifically the availability of our Office 365 donation program for non-profits. So Office 365 is our cloud solution which allows organisations to have all of the benefits of Office that they're used to, like Word and Excel, PowerPoint and calls, but it allows them to use it in the cloud. And why this is so exciting today is because for non-profits, we're now offering it at no cost. It is going to be a donation for them for the basic package of Office 365.
So may you share with us about the example of real non-profits that are already using Office 365 and how they are finding it useful?
There's a few examples that we're talking about at the moment from the US, who we've been doing the trial for some time. The Boys and Girls Club of America, PATH is another organisation we're working with. And what Office 365 has allowed them to do is first of all make sure that everybody who volunteers or works with the organisation has access to the same experience. They're seeing the templates with the right logos, they're seeing the right information, they have access to the different tools to manage their centre. They can use Microsoft Link, which is an online phone service which allows them to call each other via the internet. They're sharing documents in a way that they never were able to before.
We have just mentioned Office 365, an assistance program from Microsoft for non-profit in Vietnam and around the world. Let's see how the program works and how Vietnamese NGOs and non-profits can get benefit from this program. Recently, Microsoft Vietnam has just announced the worldwide edition of Office 365 for non-profits to its software donation program, designed to help non-profits and NGOs do more good. This global offering available in 41 countries now, and a total of up to 90 countries by June 2014, provides non-profits around the world with access to Microsoft's best-in-class cloud-based productivity and collaboration tools. Specific benefits include ability for non-profits to access information from virtually anywhere, collaborate easily, easy IT implementation, reliable and up-to-date.
Công nghệ là dành cho tất cả mọi người. Thì tuy nhiên thì trong cái lĩnh vực phi lợi nhuận thì không phải lúc nào các cái tổ chức phi lợi nhuận cũng có điều kiện để tiếp cận những cái công nghệ tốt nhất. Thì chúng tôi nhận thấy rằng là những tổ chức phi lợi nhuận phi chính phủ, chúng tôi làm việc trực tiếp với cộng đồng thì cũng rất là nhiều những cái khó khăn và những cái trở ngại. Ví dụ như làm thế nào để đến được với những người hưởng lợi, làm thế nào để thu hút được những cái nguồn tài trợ, làm thế nào để giao tiếp được với các đối tác một cách hiệu quả. Thì rất là may mắn chúng tôi gặp được các cái phần mềm mà Microsoft sẵn sàng tài trợ cho chúng tôi.
The first thing is to learn more. Go to office365.com and learn more about what's available to them and the other types of donations that are available to them through TechSoup and with our partners here. So that's the first thing. And number two, try it. It's a great service. Large NGOs, small NGOs are using it today all around the world. And so we're excited for this to be here in Vietnam. We're excited about the impact it can have for their organizations. Skype is something that is working to be integrated across many of these offers in Office 365 specifically. There is great integration today between Link and Skype, and that's something we're really excited about. With Yammer, again, working further to integrate those things. They're great tools, very, very well received by organizations that use them. And of course, many people already use Skype today. So it's something that is very popular here in Vietnam that we really want to keep working closely with both the consumers but also the organizations that are using it.
Office 365 is available as a donation offered to qualifying non-profit and non-government organizations. There is also no cap on the number of licensing seats available. Non-profits can learn more, check their eligibility, and apply for a donation by visiting www.microsoft.com/office365 nonprofits. What type of nonprofits and NGOs are eligible for this donation?
We're working with NGOs that are working for the betterment of the community. So working on environment, working with animals, working to improve people's access to health and community services. We've also extended it to a number of other organisations that are community-based organisations. And with if you have a look online or through our partner Vietnet ICT or at the Microsoft Office 365 site, we actually have a full list in Vietnamese of who is eligible for the donations. So it is very clear who it is available to.
Microsoft is one of the IT enterprises working in Vietnam, and you are doing a great job to bring assistance to non-profits. So in the future, what will be the expectation that the non-profits in Vietnam can have apart from Office 365?
So for NGOs in Vietnam and around the world, a number of things. We're working really hard to ensure not only that people have access to technology, but they understand how to use it. Technology is really changing the way that NGOs and non-profits are able to work. I'm going today, so in Hanoi today, heading to Ho Chi Minh tomorrow to run a full-day training session for non-profits in Ho Chi Minh, and to teach them how to use social media, how to use that to connect. And there are a number of organisations in Vietnam already doing this, but huge potential. Finally, we have organisations we're partnering with who are building their own applications on our technology and allowing them to work more effectively in the field. For example, in New Zealand, we've worked with an organisation that provides nursing services to new mothers right across the island. And they have developed in partnership with us on Windows 8 an application that allows their nurses to manage all their data in real time while they're actually out visiting the babies. And it's just been amazing to see the impact that it's had on the organisation.
Last but not least, may you share with us about the expectation from Microsoft? It itself in the way to attract more other IT companies in Vietnam on the way to work with you to bring more assistance to non-profits in this country?
Absolutely. So beyond our Office 365 donation, which we're announcing today, last year or earlier this year when I was here, we launched TechSoup Asia, which Microsoft has funded to launch in Asia, which is our donation program for our on-premise software. But that TechSoup Asia is actually about having a site where any technology company can make their products available for donation. We have a number of other organisations that have made their products available through TechSoup Asia, and I would encourage any technology company to contact our local partner Vietnet ICT or come speak to us at Microsoft if you're interested in making your products available to non-profits in Vietnam.
Once again, thank you so much for being with us today, and thank you for the great job that Microsoft has been doing in this country. Once again, thank you so much.
My pleasure. It is wonderful to see you again and to have such wonderful news to share again.
It's also wrap up our program for today, and for the last minute of the program, why don't we have a look again at the inauguration of Office 365 for non-profits in Vietnam. Thank you for watching Sharing Vietnam at 11:45 a.m. on VTC 10 Net Việt. If you have any question or recommendation, please send an email to sharingvietnam@vtc